This is Brett Waltemath of Star Watch Media here at the 2013 Los Angeles Film Festival for the world premiere of Goodbye World. Pleasure to speak with you. Now you are the director and co-writer of Goodbye World. Can you please tell us a little bit about the project and your inspiration behind the writing of the project?
Well, our inspiration as we were making this film was to tell an apocalyptic story because we all love apocalypse movies, right? And we love movies where our foundation, like what we believe in, what we care about, what we live with, is taken apart. And we wanted to approach it from a different perspective and come at it from the perspective of like a little bit more realistic, a little bit more what we actually do, because every day there's apocalypses happening, right? Even though we're here and we're on the red carpet and we're talking about the movie, somewhere somebody's world is falling apart. And so the way that we deal with that is up to us. Do we come together and bond with the people that we're close to and reach out a hand to people that we maybe don't know? Or do we just look out for ourselves? And so this movie is about like coming together and not basically taking our hand away from those who need our help.
Which character in the film do you most identify with on a personal level?
I most identify probably with the character Laura, that's played by Gabby Hoffman. She's like an amazing individual who wants to lead this group and has been taken away from leadership because she had a sex scandal, basically. And she's finding her own voice in this new apocalypse. Basically, one thing that's exciting, I think, about apocalypse movies is that we all get to reinvent ourselves, you know? Like, I went to a high school when I was a kid, and I was kind of a geek, and then you go to a new high school, and you can become a completely different person. And I think that's something that happens with apocalypse stories, is that you get to reinvent yourself as an entirely new individual.
It seems that from the teaser as well that the characters also identify new aspects of themselves that they never knew prior to the experiences that they have.
That's true. Basically, these are people who thought they knew each other. You know, we go to college with people and we have close friends and we think that we know each other, but then we drift apart. And, you know, the little updates we see on Facebook or the Twitter feeds we get, we feel like we know people, but we really don't. And when you actually physically occupy space with individuals that you love, you get to know that they're more complex than what, you know, we get to know from our digital life. So,
what would you like the audience to take away from the film?
What I'd like the audience to take away from the film is basically that we are a community. Whether that community is like one or two people that you live with, or a group of friends that you had in college, or your neighborhood, or your country, as a community we need to hold together and try to, you know, work together to create a world that we want to live in.
Other projects for you, sir, that you're currently working on?
Right now I'm working on a documentary that I'm directing with my business partner, and that's about the Shack 7 case. It's about a group of activists called Shack USA who were sent to prison for between 1 to 6 years for running a protest campaign against Animal Research Laboratory. And I'm also writing a script. So.
Thank you so much for the time, sir. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the screen.